We are heading into our 37th Black Border Speedrun, and it's only a couple of days until summer, so I figured what better map than Water Park, an intermediate map. Now, as far as our hero goes, most of the time we're going to be using Benjamin, but not just any Benjamin. We're going to be using DJ Benjamin, because what do you do in the summer? You go to pool parties, and what do they have at pool parties? So, well, sometimes if you go to like Vegas or something, there's DJs, so I figured it worked out pretty well. Another solid choice, of course, would be Lifeguard Brickle, because this skin was made for the Water Park map, but I figured that Ben would be a better choice because he can help us speed through it a little bit quicker, because this map can be pretty long if not done correctly. And the reason behind that is the fact that there are two separate tracks, one of them being super long. So if you place all your towers up here to cover that side, you're gonna miss it over here. So most of your stuff's gonna have to be in this area unless you use global towers like snipers, planes, and helicopters. I'm gonna hit the timer, we're gonna hit play, we're just gonna go for it right here, and then just start putting everything everywhere kind of. I'm just gonna put boomers up here, boomers over there. And the reason why we're gonna go with boomers is because I just feel like they're perfect for this track. You put a left-handed one on there and it just goes up it perfectly, it goes spins around. Same with over here. So what I guess we'll do with these beginner easier modes is we'll just throw in as many glide ricochets as we can and try to get through it as quickly as we can until we can afford something like maybe a sniper or a plane or a helicopter. Now, other than when this map first came out, I beat it on Chimps on my main account, and I haven't really touched it since then. Probably done a couple of challenges maybe, but other than that, I kind of stay away from this map just because I beat it, so I didn't see any reason to come back to it. So now today, I'm hoping that we can use what we kind of know and what we've learned already from our 36 other Black Borders in hopes to make this a very fast run. I'm a little worried about it being slower than our other runs just for the fact that we have to separate our time. We have to put a tower up here and a tower over there rather than just focus on one getting it all done. Because when you look at our chart so far, our best intermediate run is Sulphur Springs, but I do not think that one's beatable because that map is one of the fastest maps in the game, with the next being Stream Bed and then Moon Landing. I would like a top 10 score, and I definitely want to beat Moon Landing, but I am a little bit worried just because we can't pack everybody up front. All three of those maps I just mentioned have one track. This one has two, which makes it a lot more difficult. We're not necessarily difficult. Oh my gosh, I just put down the dart instead of the bin. That's what makes things difficult, is me making mistakes while I'm talking to you guys. But not difficult, it's just more so of getting everything correct. So I think now would be a good time to throw in some snipers here, because I thought the glaive ricochet would be pretty good, but it's just not the best. I honestly think we'd be better off just going like this and getting all of these ones up and just letting them do it that way. Yeah, that is actually a little bit better, which is kind of funny. And then for our lead, we'll just get this guy up to here and then get faster throwing. Now, obviously, we're not going to be using Benjamin for Chimps mode. So I'm thinking for Chimps, we're going to use Rosalia because she was my other choice. She was actually my main choice besides Benjamin. I wasn't going to use Admiral Brickle at all. I just never really used that tower. And so I'm not that familiar with the best strats with her. And I figured because what's weird about this map is if you place a water tower down, you can't see into the top path. So it's kind of a waste for Brickle to be over here because then she can't use it on this left track, which is kind of weird. So I wanted Rosalia because she gives the discounts to the planes and the helicopters. Because if you can get that plane up to a Apache Prime, or even a Spectre covers most every single medium mode and most of the hard modes, and then you get up to Apache Prime, you can take down Impoppable and Chimps really easily, but with that discount, it makes it even easier to get. Rosalia's just a great hero, and I've been using her a lot, and I like her a lot. And then on top of that, her coloring, her skin on this game kind of looks like this map. You know, it has that same orange flare of the palapas and the little water slides. So I thought, hey, let's just use her, and then it worked. So it's kind of a weird way to beat beginner mode, and I guess it's just because we have a, what do you call that? You got to warm up, right? I should probably like do strategies before, like I practice piano in my off time, and you know, you have to do warm-ups before you can get into a crazy song. And I feel like that's what we should do for balloons, just so we can be on the go for this. Okay, so, just one intermediate click. I gotta not over click because that'll cause us a lot of problems. And for primary monkeys only, we can do the exact same thing we just did. And then I guess another boomerang here. So there's just really no way of getting through it faster unless we just throw, oh, I guess this is kind of cool, huh? I forgot you could put them on the little lifeguard chairs right there. But actually, we don't have any global towers, so that's going to be it. Now that I think about it, we're just going to have to get the boomers up and then use these guys for camo, and that's the end of the story. But luckily, I believe all of the camos up until round 40 are on this top right side over here because it's only odds. So we don't even need to get them over there. Yeah, but it doesn't hurt, right? Just get the little crossbow shooter for both of them, and it'll take down everything quickly. I missed the balloon. Oh my goodness. So I think we probably should have not gotten these guys first and then gotten straight to the crossbows because they have better range and they are just better towers in general. I just really like the boomerang, and I just feel like when you get a track that has all these loops and bends, it's perfect for. And that's what it was meant for. Because this one, I think I remember doing like a challenge or showing that the new boomerang, oh, that's what it was. The boomerang's actually lowered to that $650 price, I believe, at the same time, if I'm not mistaken. And so it was really cool to place them here and then just have them go like this really cool, satisfying thing. It shows you how small my brain is. As soon as there's 2 tracks and I have to focus on something else, I forgot Ben again. Like, I just keep forgetting that he's even there. I need to get him right away so we can get that extra money going, because recently Ben's been somewhat nerfed to where on round 4 you used to get skimming, and now you get the biohack, or no, cybersecurity, which you get to start restoring your lives at level 4 instead of getting skimming. But what, you don't need to restore lives that early. What the heck's that for? And so it is kind of a goofy thing. But this is what I like to see, no balloons. And if we don't keep that up like regularly, oh my gosh, do I really not have red hot rings? If we don't keep that up regularly, then we are going to have a very, very slow time. And just realistically, after looking at what we're looking at here, I want to say we're going to come in 12th place. I think so. And the reason I say that is because Candy Lane, I think we made some mistakes there. Plus, if you miss a balloon, you have to wait 20 minutes for it to get to the end of the track. That is not the case for this one. So I'm thinking we can beat our moon landing. Well, would it be Candy Lane out of the way? Oh, we knocked moon landing and Candy Lane out of the way and then get 12th place. That sounds pretty legit. I think we can do that as long as we don't make any mistakes. Now, I can't get a big, huge head here because it is an intermediate map. So I'm like, okay, all of these modes should be really, really easy. But we got to take our time and make sure we don't make any really bad plays. But skimming's only been bounced back to level 6. So, I mean, is that the worst thing? I'm sure there's been some videos made on the actual math behind it and if you're losing a lot of money. But, I mean, it's still Benjamin. And the fact remains is that I have $2,000 and I only spent $900 on him. So he is making me money any way you look at it. Now, is that better than having an Oben who can put his brambles down and shoot up the track? Yeah, it definitely is, because Oben would be all the way back here not helping us out that much. So I think it's kind of awesome. And now the first mob, I believe, comes out over here. So we'll just get this over there. Honestly, probably don't even need that guy, huh? Well, we'll just do this, and then we don't need anybody. We'll just use this as soon as it pops out. So just start hitting that ability, and then the next one should be over with. Like I said, just need to warm up. We won't overshoot the map or anything like that. Now we'll hit intermediate once. There we go. Now we're on the speed train here. And I could do, oh wow, this is actually kind of tough now that I think about it. Okay, we got to plan this one out. We're going to go like this. We're going to go all the way up. We're going to do another one like right here. I know this is super weird, but I'm going to do this now. Okay, that'll get us through the first couple rounds while I think about it. And we'll grab another one and we'll do this. And then to make sure the lead on 59, we'll go like this. I think that's, it's not probably the best play, but it works, you know? And the reason I did this, and it seems a little odd, and it is odd, is because if I just put a crossbow master back here, which is what we're used to, you'd have to wait for all these balloons to get to him every single time. Now, the only thing we're going to be lagging on are big rushes like round 36, where there's a lot of balloons, or when the Moabs make it too far down, but we'd have to wait anyway. So I think it's better to split our time up this way. And I think we recently just unlocked Winged Monkey, which follows all of the balloons down the track, which is awesome. I've been waiting to get that military magic monkey. No, military monkey magic. That's what it's called, monkey magic, right? Monkey knowledge. Oh my God, you'd think I've been playing this for 5,000 hours. Technically, not trying to make excuses, but I am getting over a cold. So if you see me acting a fool or just completely bumbling my words or acting completely goobery than when I normally act, that is why. So let's just throw that out there at the beginning. Which actually leads to a good question of the day. What do you do when you're sick? Now, obviously, I'm not talking about like, you know, full-on sickness where you just can't control your bodily functions and you're always spending time in the bathroom, none of that stuff. I'm talking like these head colds where you just don't feel good. Your throat's sore, your nose is running, you just want to sit there and lay down. Me personally, I've just been watching a lot of TV. It was Father's Day yesterday, so we had to do some stuff for being a first-time father. But I was like, oh my goodness. So I, you know, just took some Dayquil, which is like a nice flu medicine, and I just went about my day. We went on a walk, and then as soon as I could get back, I was back on watching TV. 2.5 men to be exact. But I want to know, what do you guys do when you have a cold? You just chill, read a book, go to sleep, go out for a run and try to fight it off? The one thing that a lot of people do that I just can't is drink tea. I don't care if I'm dying of sickness, I cannot drink tea. I just think it's like, I'm sorry to all of you who love tea, but I think it's like garbage water, you know? It just tastes like warm, gross water. And so my wife's like, you need to drink some tea, it'll make you feel better. I'm like, I'd rather suffer. And that's kind of where we left that one. Looking back, I probably should have not gotten this guy up to Stronger Stimulant, gotten him up just to Berserker Brew, and then gotten this guy to be a Druid of the Jungle with the top path for the lead, and I think that would have been a more solid play. Plus, we could have used double discount villages to make everybody cheaper, which would have saved us even more money. Probably could have bought something cooler, but I mean, this isn't terrible. I was worried about 59. It wasn't even a problem. I didn't even see a camo lead. So the alchemist might have actually done his job and we just popped him normally, which is great. Moving on pretty quickly. There's our poopy brown border. We are on regular, standard, medium. And I guess same thing, right? Just keep starting each of them off like this just to get through it as quickly as we can. I just don't know if Boomer is the best choice for a beginning tower, and if we should maybe like roll straight into a sniper. And just the sniper costs a lot in the beginning. You don't think about it, but it's like 900 for his bottom path, and then you got to get this one up to 700. So $1,600 in the first few rounds is kind of crazy. Age-old question though, do I sacrifice time to get my Benjamin for a greater time in the future, or do I sacrifice money, get better time, so then I can get Benjamin later, but then I sacrifice that money? It's just this back and forth, back and forth. But this seems like a pretty solid spot, and the sniper can hold off, I'm saying pretty much just as good as a Druid, right? Because a Druid will miss and some of them will get down pretty far. So the fact that he's keeping them right up there at bay. Now his location for this one isn't the best, so I'm thinking maybe like the sniper would have been better here, because then he could have shot down there and shot, oh, that's probably a way better spot. I was just thinking in the future for like alchemists and for villages, things like that. But I think I could place all of those here too, right? We got to think of something faster. I thought it'd be faster to go with both of these ones, and it's not terrible, but it's just not good. Or which one is his left hand? This one, right? Yeah, there we go. And I just need this guy to be up a little bit faster, semi-automatic, or maybe we should just stick with the Druid, put him here too to where he can attack both sides, just because this is slow. I was not expecting this. Like, he just attacks slow, and yeah, you could say it's because he went with the bottom path rather than the middle path, but at the same time, I do need lead popping. But see, that you can't beat that. Look at that. Now I don't see balloons, so it just kind of makes these guys doofy, you know? I think what I should do is get rid of both of these and then buy this one. And now we have an actual really good team here, popping camo and lead. Nothing to stop us for a while. Definitely the way to do it. I haven't seen a balloon in a while, and I think having an alchemist on him will make the Moab go away pretty quickly. I'm hoping anyway. And I mean, it's not the best, but it's not the worst. And then what I'm thinking is I'll add a balloon trap to both sides and just put it right there, and then that's as fast as we could possibly go, right? Because then that's every single balloon coming in except for camos, of course, because I'm not going to buy like 2 villages. I think that's a little overkill. And we'll put another one up here, same concept. Oh, it's not gonna be perfect, but it'll be good enough. And then we're not gonna be getting the most money from it, but it's mainly just to speed things up more than the money. And of course, it brings you money and it pops. So it's a double whammy. I love it. A little bit of a silly setup, but I want to make sure that we can pop those camo leads on 59. I just thought I'd get a little funny with it. And what's really crazy is this guy only has $2,700 and this guy has $5,500. So it makes a huge difference at the fact that that one's not just a little couple pixels back, like this one's on the screen, making sure nothing can get through, which I just thought was a little crazy. So kind of makes me think about boss events when I have this guy in just a bad spot. So maybe we need to get him like right up at the edge of that track. All right, so there we go again. Intermediate, water park, medium, military only. What are we gonna do? Probably a plane is probably the best idea. And then we'll just actually do water here. And then what do we do for the next one? I just realized we have nothing for it, do we? Oh, we'd have to like do this. Oh my goodness, that's funny. I mean, it's not the worst. I just think that's funny. Oh my gosh, that's actually pretty bad. Because if we, oh my gosh, this could be bad. I'm gonna sell this actually. We're just gonna micro and stuff for a little bit. I know this isn't the smartest way to do it, but it is working for now, and I think that's what we just need to do, is just make it work, and then I'll get faster reload and stuff until I can figure something else out, because this is a really bad start. Oh my goodness. And it's so slow, and I have to make sure I know to go back and forth. I think I got away with it now that I've like cleaned it up a little bit. I just think that was the dumbest start I've ever done in my entire Bloons career. That was really, really dumb, really something. But it works for now, I guess. And then I really want a helicopter, but I guess we'll just have to work with what we got. Or actually, let's do this. There we go. That'll be fine for now, just to get us through this. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm doing this. Dude, this is crazy. I'm losing a lot of lives here. I had no idea I was doing this bad. This is about one of the goofiest military onlys I've ever done in my entire life. Because they can't chase going down, so it's just this big problem we're having. But now, if I leave this guy here, we should be okay until we get to our pursuit. We don't have lead. We don't have lead. Oh my goodness, what a genius. All right, here's our pursuit. Now I shouldn't have to worry as much, hopefully. By the time he gets there, he'll clean up too. Go with this one. Oh my gosh, I accidentally sold the tower. Oh my gosh, why did I make such bad displays? I went to go upgrade it and I clicked sell like a genius. But we're still fine. Didn't actually slow us down at all because the helicopter kept everything at bay. Now what I'm thinking though is we need something for 59 and stuff. So maybe another sniper. No. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have this guy. No. This one first. Gosh, I need to get my bearings straight here. I'm having struggle bus problems. A lot of it's just because when I'm jumping into a beginner intermediate map, I'm like, oh, it's just beginner intermediate. Don't worry about it. And then it gives me a little bit of struggle. I'm like, oh my gosh, how did I not think about that? And then if it's like an advanced map or an expert, I'm like, okay, I gotta practice, I gotta study, I gotta learn everything that there is to know about this map. What's funny about that start is I feel like I would have done better if I just would have waited for the helicopter and just let the first couple rounds sacrifice, because then it would have been pretty easy. But this boat's helped out a lot, and then I have like a few snipers there making this super easy. Now I'm a little worried about Apopalypse, but it shouldn't be that big of a deal, but you never know, right? I think I'm just gonna start off with the druid up front right here. I think that's a solid spot because he can hit both tracks, and then we'll just go straight for the good one. And we'll put this there. Yes, because we got like extra chances to hit this. We have there and then here. This one we only got that one. Oh, but we're coming from both ends. That's not good. Okay, but again, as long as I get Druid to the jungle, it'll make everything so much faster, so much easier, and I don't think we should lose ever. Remember back in the day when we used to lose to Apopalypse because you didn't get into the round money? Like right now, we'd only have 200 bucks or so. And now they just give it to you for free. They're like, here you go. Since I haven't seen Bloons for a while and a few rounds here, I think we are going to get one farm because I feel like several druids and a sniper would be a pretty solid strat, but I don't like when they come this far down the track because that's going to add a lot of time. But you know what'll add the most time is losing. So just be smarter rather than riskier, I think, is the better play on this map, because not only if we go super far in and lose, do we lose a lot of time, but it's a longer map to begin with, so we went an extra long time to lose. So if you think about all that, you might as well just go with a safe and easy tortoise versus the hare type of thing. We're seeing our first camo on round 20, so this is round 24 technically, but just a lot faster. And now there's a lot of camos, so okay. I was not expecting that. So I guess we will have to get our sniper earlier than I thought. And remember, for those of you playing Apopalypse, trying to use this as somewhat of a guide, it's always different. I could retry this 10 times, you're gonna have a different seed. At least that's how it used to be. And so that what you just saw getting a camo on round 20 might not happen the same, so you can't prep the same. So just do your best, put down towers that can cover everything. For instance, this one covers all balloons and lead, this one covers all balloons and camo. I saw this really funny Reddit post that said, something that's truly evil is someone who plays balloons in regular speed. And I thought, like, okay, that nobody does that, right? Do any of you actually play in normal speed motion? Now, when you're trying to work on a really hard chimps map, or it's half cash and you're trying to see what's going to happen around 63, I'm not talking about just like speeding through rounds and then slowing down when you need it. I'm talking like, do any of you just actually hit play and play every single mode in the slow motion? Because that is nuts. That's crazy. I really want to know if there's someone out there that plays everything slow. Because I'm always advocating for a faster speed, because this is too slow for me. Like, we could get through so much quicker. Like, there's nothing I can do for a while. Like, I have to save up $4,100. So I'm just sitting here waiting for that. I know I can get there, but it's just like, oh my goodness. I wish there was a ×4 button, but it couldn't be hit with like the same spacebar, obviously. It wouldn't be like a double tap that one. So for instance, it would be like here and you'd have to hit a different button or a different hotkey for it. So you can just do that one and just make it crazy. That'd be cool. But then we'd have to go back and do every single black border over again because we'd be way off the mark, which would be hilarious. I'm going to give this guy a little bit more ceramic and Moab class palping power with this little alchemist here while we save up for the elite defender. And there it is, elite defender. And then from here, it should be pretty fast. We're actually not taking down the Moabs as quickly as I thought we would, though. It's kind of crazy. And then he's not popping these ones. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is not good. Let's get rid of you and then buy this one just to make sure we have enough for it. There we go. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go again. We just finished that one. Let's go intermediate, medium, and then reverse. I always forget about reverse, but there it goes. So I'm just gonna go for it, and they're coming from this way, so maybe best will be here for now just till we get our bearings straight to figure out where we're at. Oh, actually, that's not the worst spot in the world, to be completely honest with you. So unfortunately, I actually wasted about 10 seconds right there, because from the transition from Apopalypse to this mode, all of a sudden I realized that the game audio is playing on my microphone as well as this. So if the game audio was really loud up until now, I do apologize, because I've finally been able to figure it out. But I wasted 10 seconds in game trying to make it go around my big brain. But I think it won't cause too much of an issue with our time clock there. I still think we could beat Moon Landing, and I still think we could beat Candy Falls. We just gotta step it up from there. These technical difficulties really get to my head when I'm doing these runs because I have them timed. If they weren't timed, it wouldn't really matter. You could start the whole thing over. But the worst thing in the world would be to start the whole run over. We have never done that yet, and I don't want to, because then all the dialogue, all of us figuring out what to do, those mistakes using a mortar in the beginning of military only just goes out the door, and you can just do it the right way. And of course you're gonna have a better time, but I like the discovery of figuring out these maps on the go. So having to restart the whole thing would be awful. But I hope it is tolerable, and I hope that it's not like crazy in loud game mode up until this point. Like it's like, hey guys, the balloon, blah, 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 balloons popping everywhere, but hopefully it's fine. I just hate technical difficulties, which we haven't had another technical difficulty on this run before, which was sunken columns. I never even turned on the timer. And so the whole time I had to like, I had to time from the way I did it in the like post editing stuff to go back and make sure everything was legit. And I got a pretty accurate time, I would say, as far as like going back and counting, but I just didn't set the timer. And like, I'm like, what the heck? And then it was just embarrassing. But so far, I think snipers are the lead on this water park, which is kind of crazy because you figure it'd be like mostly water towers. But the only water tower that's good is the top path boat. But to get there, you need $6,900 just for the 4th tier. We're not going to have that for a while. So he's actually like one of the worst until you can get to that point. And what's kind of crazy is I've been refraining from farming, and I think mainly it's just because of the odd spots. Like you guys know, I like to place my farms like very meticulously and in good spots and top of each other, next to each other, making little pyramids. And I can't do that on this map. I think I could fit like maybe 2 here in a nice spot, or maybe 2 there if I didn't have something else. No, maybe, yeah, maybe 2 right there, but it's just kind of ugly. Like you can't even do anything cool with it. So far, this isn't the worst. I just started throwing some stuff down. I thought this one would help for popping the Moabs, which it has. This will help just for popping general balloons. This will help for popping camos and crazy stuff. But we're just not taking out the Moabs as fast as I would like, so I'm hoping the Elite Great Fender can help with that. But you see how long it takes? If it wasn't for Ben's Trojan, it'd take even longer. So I'm wondering what other tower I could use to just make it a little quicker. I mean, maybe top path. Yeah, top path would work. And now that we have Winged Monkey, I don't even need center path. We can just hold it there and just kind of let it do its thing. Let's do another one too right here. I just never really use these when we do these runs because if you've noticed, it'll shoot the rockets out and then it'll spin around about 4 or 5 times before it actually hits the Moab. So if you're going for speed, it still might take till here to take out the Moab just because the time the rockets hit. Other times, instant, because it's just already in that area and it goes poof right into it. But most of the time, that's just not the case. You know what I could always do too is I could just use Ben's ability on 59 if I timed it right, and then most of them would go away on their own, but I'm clearly not good at that, so it's working, whatever. And then for 60, let's use the ability, call it a day, and then we're on to hard mode finally at 48, which isn't much different than what we normally do, so we're not that far behind, even with our ugly mistakes and my 10-second time loss. And for this one, same thing, I guess just here for now. Oh, dude, we cannot wait for that. That is insane, right? So we'll just have to do like this or a blade shooter or something. Okay, these 2 are doing pretty good on the right, and now this one should be good over here, but dude, this is taking forever. Like, that should be fine, right? Yeah, nothing can get past that bow, and then we do have this one down here, but I'm thinking, what can we put up front to make it be a little bit faster? We did this on Spillway. We put a bunch of, like, triple darts, but then we realized that it would be faster just to get druids anyway, so I feel like that's what we should do, is just get a druid, and I feel like that's going to be for every single map, is just get a druid. It's like pass to Kobe, you know, or pass to LeBron. Just get the ball past LeBron, you'll be okay. And what's super crazy is I don't even have any, no, we can't do this. We can't do this. Just buy this and call it a day. Like we can't, we have to buy the other guy. We need our Benjamin, otherwise we're gonna be here all day. And I don't care what you say about Ben having a nerf. He already made us 2 grand. So he's made us what, like 1,100 profit, which is pretty nice. And then I think I'm just gonna like get multiple druids for this. This is a solid play. It'll take everything down. We don't have to worry about losing, of course. And I'm thinking majority of the time, everything will stay up here. Because remember, even when you see a bunch of balloons flowing down this way, it just matters how fast we pop that last one to get us to that next round. It has nothing to do with the first one, right? Like we could essentially have everything come out and be frozen right here and just stuck there for the entire round. But as soon as that last balloon comes out and then we just drop like a SAR bomba and take out the whole screen, it's all good. It's just that last balloon is all you got to worry about. Bad play on my part though. I don't really have anything to take out the Moab, so we're gonna have to go with this guy. And I did decide to set it up over here this time. I thought it'd be kind of fun. I'm gonna use this ability here too. I'm not gonna lie, this is good. This is really good. I haven't seen any balloons other than when the Druid Brambles just take them. But with this little crew right here, plus I can make him like the lifeguard, and he's up on a pedestal. Everyone cherishes him, he loves him, and he's just doing great. And he's in a great spot to shoot everything. So I just need to get the elite defender, and I think we can take down every round very quickly. And then for Moabs, what should we do? Just maybe like, just put a bunch of Moab Maulers up at the front and just destroy it, kind of something we do for double HP. So I'm thinking, yeah, this is not terrible. Well, I don't need a camo, huh? I could go with a regular one. So we'll sell that. That's not really a mistake because we're going to have enough time regardless. And it could help out with this way. And then we'll get the 7450 aircraft carrier, which will just very, very help with Moabs. And this guy cleans everything else up. And does anybody know the exact amount where these become profitable? As for instance, like if it made 4,000 and it cost 5,000, we'd be 1,000 under. So let's say it cost 5,000 to make this. That means we've made about 3,200 bucks after the sale price, which is really, really cool. Oh, this is gross. Come on, man. What are you doing? Okay, so you do need the camo. I always get caught up on 59. I swear, it's like my goofy round. I'm a little curious at 63 with just the elite defender, but okay, it's not the worst. It's not the best either. So I'm gonna use this one for that. And then that'll get me a lot more money. I see 3,000 more for the carrier flagship, but again, I don't think we'll have any problems with it. I could use this just to be safe, like in case something crazy happened. And then with this one, I think we're good. Oh, game over for sure. Like we could win this way without any other problems, but we could even get more to make it faster. I was trying to fit a plane right here since I'd have that boost, but that's not gonna happen. But I don't really have to worry about camo anymore, so we just need regular popping power. We could just grab a Spectre. I think we'll have enough for it too, especially if we do this. And then first one hard mode is done. Like just, we can save up all we want. I don't think we need a thing. I'm gonna try to time Ben's ability for 79 to get to 80. I'm just totally guessing because I can't see anything. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use 2 assassins in case, yeah, I didn't get that timing. That was bad. But I'm gonna use 2 assassins, see if I can take down it instantly on 80. I don't know if that's enough for it. Let's try it. Oh no, it's not enough. But we do have a wizard too. I got a bunch of stuff here just because I had all that extra money. And then intermediate, there we go, silver. We're making our way downtown. We're walking pretty fast actually. Well, I just need to get this one. So maybe this to start. Yes. It'll get us there without losing. It's not going to be the fastest, but I think we can get our Benjamin and then, no, I don't know. Is Ben better? Just going for the Druid better than Ben. Probably Druid than Ben. So I think what we're going to do here is buy this Heart of Oak and then sell the Ninja for the Druid because it's like just yeah, it's perfectly amount of money. And we'll do this and then that'll get us through here quicker. We'll get Hard Thorns. And yeah, it has to be way faster than having 2 of those towers messing around. Yeah, I don't even see balloons. That's always faster. I don't know why I question that. And now I've seen Benjamin, but I'm hoping he'll be level 7 Trojan by the time round 40 comes. Otherwise, that's going to be kind of a pain. Placed on round 18. That's pretty low. I mean, ugh. But he's still a DJ, so he'll jump in and get back in the mix. Now, we do need some type of camo, and I think I'm going to go Wizard. Oh, he won't fit, though, because the hitbox is in the bad spot. So I think what we'll do is we'll go this one, this one, this one. Now I guess for as far as camo goes, we'll just get the Dragon's Breath, and that could also maybe pop the Moab since it'll be having a few hits around here. So that should work. I've mentioned Ninja Kiwi before. I think it'd be so awesome if the Druid, so you went Druid of the Jungle, right? And then you went top path for lead and then bottom path for camo. So you could just get like the second ability, whatever it is, second upgrade does camo. So you could have one Druid popping lead, one Druid popping camo, and then Druid of the Jungle taking out everything in between. I thought that would just be one of the coolest things in this game because then you could pretty much just solo everything with the Druid up until that Moab point. Obviously be way overpowered, but for this kind of situation where I had to spend like 3,500 bucks on this and I don't need it until round 40 is kind of ugly. See, this is the slowest round 40. I'm gonna have to use this too just to get through. That is so gross. But obviously we're gonna get Spirit of the Forest, and then I think we should use Spirit of the Forest to get like either a few summoned phoenixes or just get the Fire Lord Phoenix if we can, and then that'll be as fast as we can. Because the problem we're gonna have is that, well, this right here is taking forever. And I was thinking about getting like the bottom path wizard instead, but again, like you'd have to wait for him to go all the way up there. So I think maybe just a bunch of phoenixes will be the best anyway and just keep spamming them, but that's a lot of work. And then we can't even pop purples. Can we pop all these or are we gonna lose? No, we're not gonna lose. Okay, that was really nasty. I mean, I feel like I knew that, but I'm kind of dumb. So we'll just go like this now. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I have to buy this just for purples. I knew that was going to come too. I was like, oh, you know what? I'm so good. I'll figure it out by then and lose. Luckily, our Benjamin can pop us 5 lives per round, getting us right back up there by the end. And I have 14,000 if I sell the wizard and the ninja. So that would make me need $23,000, and then I could buy Spirit of the Forest, but I think we'll just do that as soon as we can. The problem is that, you know, Spirit, his best brambles are right around him. So all the ones up here are going to be just as goofy and a time waster. But until then, I think we should start using this guy. Yeah, that was so much faster. I like that a lot. And now it still should pop him open with a Spirit like at this point here. By the way, Ben's totally saving the day because he Trojaned all the ones on the right. And if it wasn't for him Trojaning all the ones on the right, I wouldn't be able to pop them all. So that's kind of scary. Now I got my Spirit. There we go. So now everything up here will be fine. Easy pickings. I'm just worried about over in this area. But we still get $1,000 per round plus extra money when we use the ability. Okay. So you know what we could always do as well is just use this one. See, it's not the best, but it helps out quite a bit. Yeah, that wasn't terrible at all. Now remember, for those of you using this as a guide and not just for falling asleep to or entertainment purposes, you don't really need these wizards and stuff. I just did it to make it speed up a little bit faster. The Robo Monkeys and Spirit will handle it on its own. I want to say Spirit can do everything on its own. I mean, geez, this thing makes so much money and it just plows through every single balloon, and then Moab class it'll take down after a certain amount of time too. But the Robo Monkey just making it all that much easier. I'm gonna try to time it. I always get it wrong, but maybe one of these days we'll knock it out. And if not, then we can just double Phoenix and make sure this one. And then I got a Sticky Bomb to make it even easier on 80. Oh, I just did it too early. Oh, no. Okay, then we'll hit that one too. So now it should be 2 of them plus a Sticky if it can get in range, which it cannot. Not the worst. I mean, a little slow, but still we're doing really good time here for considering it's a double in map. Okay, now we're on double HP, which is gonna take forever. Oh my gosh. Okay. Just go fast. Let's just get this going here. I'm trying to think of a faster tower just off the go, and there really isn't one. I think the fastest way is just to use 2 different towers like this and then sell for a druid. It would be the fastest in the beginning, unless we just put 2 darts and get them straight to triple darts. But then you're still running into the money problem because that's still around $700-800 bucks. But if we can just keep both sides to their one respected tower here and not go any farther down the track, I think we're in a good spot. And then sure enough, I can't manage that. Oh, and I still need my Ben. Oh my goodness, I keep forgetting. Luckily though, we have the monkey knowledge. It shoots out 2 glaives at once because that's pretty good. Or does it cycle back? I'm not sure exactly what it does, but as you can see, there's 2 of them there, which completely just help out. If you just had the one, I don't think this thing would hold on nearly as good as it is. But plus side, we have $1,860 if we were to sell both of these, meaning that we can get our druid pretty much instantly once we get our Benjamin, and then that will significantly speed this up, and we'll run into a farm, and then we'll Moab assassin the Moab. We're on a good one. So I think I can sell both, right? Yes, okay. Oh, for all of it, that's even better. Now see, look at the boomerang would not be able to hit that high up there. So this is 100% faster. And then if we get a sniper on top of that, I think we should do what we did earlier. I mean, it worked. Why not just make it keep working? Because as we all know, until we get to that first Moab, this is exactly the same game as a normal hard mode game on Bloons. Only thing difference is the Moabs have double HP and they're harder to take out, but even with Benjamin, it's still not the worst thing in the world. It just takes a little bit longer. So I've elected to take a little bit of a slower start here so I can get 4 farms, because we are going to need more money, because at the end, you can't just be rocking a Spectre. It's just, you'll never get there in time. And I think I'll have enough to do all this, hopefully, because I need to start holding them back a little bit more. So I sacrificed maybe like 3 or 4 rounds trying to build that. And then we need to get this one up to a Moab Assassin. Otherwise, we just waste even more time. But I think that should be fine. Yeah, we selling 3350, and 39 is going to give us $3 grand on its own pretty much. But then it's a matter of it being, oh, I didn't think about that. About it being there in time, you know, like the uptime on it. Maybe not then. Uh-oh. Let's see though. Maybe? Is it going to take it out? Okay, that still works. I'm still okay with that. And we go like this, go like this. I still think that's the most efficient way, is just to completely use the Moab Assassin and tear it up. And again, I'm going to sacrifice a couple rounds here, not to lose, hopefully. We're good? We're good. Yeah, we're good. Okay, we're good. That was goofy. But just to actually make sure we can... Okay. That was probably a bad idea, but we just need to make sure that we have enough money. I'm going to get another druid here too, because that last round was a little bit scary with those ceramics there. So what I've decided here is to sell everything when I get 18,000, but then I'm kind of worried because I might not have camo, which I don't have camo. So something else like that. That's why I didn't want to happen. Okay, it's not that worse of timing. I waited a little bit just in case so I'd have a little bit more money. That was goofy. A little bit of a goofy thing when I'm doing, probably spent a little too much, but I got some discounts here because I want to get the Monkey Town and Monkey City. And then now everything that he pops will give him more money for it, which is great. Because I would like a flying fortress, but realistically, we're only going to get $20,000 from our marketplaces. So we would need $62,000 to get a flying fortress. That I don't know if it's actually going to be worth it. Might be better off just buying another Spectre. I mean, maybe just another Spectre. Let's do that. Let's buy another Spectre and sell that if we need to. Okay, now I only need $32,000 because I could sell all of this stuff and the Spectre, and then I will have enough for the flying fortress to make this way quicker at the end. That's 100% what we have to do on Impoppable. Otherwise, we'll be here all day, and this thing's super quick. But just the problem is going to be farming. I know I could fit maybe like one there, maybe one here if I had, yeah, that works. But is that it? Oh my goodness, this is a terrible map for farming. You have to get like an ice tower here and just like get some weird stuff going on. But what's kind of crazy is when we do all that weirdo stuff with this normally, and we get the Monkey-opolis and I buy the top path farms, it's really not that much different of timing as far as having everything ready to go. So technically, maybe just marketplaces are better and just slowly build up and then sell everything that you need to win. That's kind of crazy. I didn't think I could really go any faster, but it doesn't hurt to add this guy. But look at, he's really not. Oh, it's blocked off right there. What's blocking him? The tree or the post? That's so goofy. I thought he could hit everywhere on this spot, but I guess not. Same with this. Oh my goodness. But you can hit everything over there. How come this Palapa is not in the way of this sight line? That's so weird. But he is getting his pops in, so I'd say it is a help because it makes everybody just a little bit faster. And there it is. There's round 80, and we're on to the worst one, half cash. Now, I have a couple things. Oh, I keep doing that. I have a couple things in mind here, and it's going to be a little bit wonky. So I practiced a little bit of just like the starting run, and I think we'll be okay, but it's still nothing perfect, and I don't have the best idea in mind. But basically what we're going to do is we're going to try to get an elite defender, but not by 63, because I just don't think that's going to be possible. So by 63, we're going to have like, I'm hoping at least 2 boomers and like a recursive cluster or something close to that, and they can just destroy, because 63 is going to be on this side. So this little area right here might be perfect for some boomers and stuff. Now, when I say I practice these things, I go onto my modded account and I do the fast forward times like 25. And so what I do is I just run through it as quickly as possible a few dozen times in like 5 minutes, no joke. And so I lose a lot. But in that process, I find like, okay, this tower works. Oh, that tower doesn't work. And I go from there. But the game reacts different at higher speeds too. So it's all kind of wonky. But basically what we're going to be doing is just getting a regular 202 boomer and going straight into bin and hoping we don't lose in between that time. Or even after that time, because Ben adds us no help. All he does is give us money, which we don't need the money if we had another tower that attacked, right? Because he gives us, what, like 150 bucks, but we lose. No, it's even less because it's half cash, but we lose 1,100 getting him. It's so crazy. But that's why I always advocate for a faster forward button, is because I spend a lot of time on my modded one using the faster forward, because like when I want to show a cool strategy or just something like that, it's way more fun on chimps because I can just go through it 10 times as fast and I don't have to sit there and wait for those big long buildups of money, especially on half cash. And so if we had that in this game, it would be so crazy. But the Ninja Kiwi wouldn't like that, because then we'd be like bonsaiing the game modes, right? Like think about if a black border, we could double the speed. If it takes me 2 hours and 20 minutes, now it's only going to take 1 hour and 10 minutes, which is just purely insanity. But I really do hope that they let me finish the series before. But I don't know how long it's gonna take me to finish this series. But imagine like getting to the very end. All we have is a few maps left, and then boom, they release the faster forward. And now all of these runs are just dog water, just broken. That'd be kind of crazy. This is what I'm a little worried about. We're kind of getting a little wonky on our pops here. There we can clean up. This is just the perfect spot for him. This one, not so much, but maybe we can grab it and get a little bit of bucks going. I think it's gonna take like 20 rounds to get the money back from this guy. And look how much we're losing. Oh my goodness. Are we gonna lose? I'm just hoping that the glide ricochet is enough to make him not lose, because that would be a huge bummer. Okay, here we go. Now can we speed up a little bit? This is gonna take all day at this rate. But at least it's super satisfying to watch the glide ricochet like ricochet through all this stuff, especially when these yellows come out. Oh yeah, look at that. It looks good. Look how nice that looks. It just goes all the way up the track. Now if you even had the 4th tier, it'd be even cooler. I really like watching that. Okay, here we go. Finally, this is taking forever. Oh my gosh, I feel like all of the speed of our runs being destroyed right here because it's taking so long to get to this middle track. So I think we've been doing a really good job of not keeping it down in this middle track area where they all converge, because this is awful. But how many double lane maps have we actually done since we started this Black Border series? I don't really know. But can we take this? Yeah, of course we'll take this out. I don't know if I should have used that ability, but I just did. Okay, we're good, we're good. Sometimes I feel like it's a waste to use the ability because if you don't pop what you need to pop before you kind of get that little blackout period, then it's just a big waste. Now I'm wondering, like, should I go with more glaives first or should I stick with the sniper? But I think I should keep a sniper, but then we're gonna have those ceramics coming and that's gonna be scary. Oh, I'm really nervous here. See, like right there. Let's do what we gotta do. Let's do this. I might have to restart here. No, we're good. Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? Okay, dude, that was... Why did he not pop those one? Oh, because he was blacked out from using the ability. Okay, okay, okay. That was a really, really scary one there. Because when I'm slowing it down, I don't actually know like if it's gonna work. I don't have like a thing in my head telling me if there's enough pops there. I'm just kind of guessing and hoping I don't lose. But I think what we'll do now is get this one for those ceramics, so that's not a problem again. Maybe have him throw a little faster too. That's not bad. So that's not gonna work, or is it? Is it gonna work? Oh, it is. You're so good. You're so good. Oh my goodness. So what's crazy is 63 is not my actual problem right now. Like normally 63 is like the biggest scare here, but if, like I said, if we just get 2 of these boomers, it's more so the Moabs right now. We're getting lucky with the Trojans and stuff, but when we don't have them, then what happens? Then we got all these ceramics. So it's really Ben and the sniper saving us right now. Like this is bad. This is not a good one. But then again, we do have this guy to help clean up. So it's not the worst. Oh, I'm so confused right now. I just know we cannot get elite defender anytime soon. So we might as well just work with what we got. So I think like having this here, another bomb or another like massive cluster damage tower will be really good. Oh my gosh, 59. I just totally forgot about 59. Okay. There's a good chance we just lose this because this thing's so bad. So maybe if I get another, okay, keep it coming. Keep it coming. Okay. I think we just got really lucky right there. Oh, and we pulled the BFB. That was a perfect timing there of executed ability. We didn't have to fight it. That saved us so much time. Okay. Oh my gosh. I hate 59 so bad. You just have to get lucky with that because the Alchemist is so bad. Now I think we're okay on 63, but I'm going to use the rush for the first one just in case so I can grab a recursive cluster. And now if it can't take, this is like such a good little hook area. If these guys can't take it, then they're the worst towers in the game and they can. So that's all that matters. And they can even help take out here so we're not going to lose. Okay, that's not the worst. I just, oh man, now we need 15,875. That's a lot. I'm going to take a little bit of a gamble here, but I think it'll speed things up faster because now I have the elite defender. Yeah, that's way quicker too. I'll even speed him up with the jungle drums. Is that going to be good enough? Oh my gosh, maybe the other one is better. Not a fan of how slow this all is, but it's getting the job done. Like these are going to take out for sure. We can get primary training on them. So now these two are helping us tremendously. Got him back. And then I guess just maybe add some more buffs to this guy. There's not much else we can do or need to do at this point. We can't afford anything nice. So the best we can do is time that ZOMG to where we can use the ability on it, which would be great. So we're going to try to do it and not guess. Like we're going to guess because we always guess. I think it's a fortified at the end, right? As soon as we see that, we can just hit the button and then we can just take through it easy. I think. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it now. Now? Oh, I did it bad. I did it bad. Oh my goodness. I almost had it too. I don't think I was even a little bit close. Oh my goodness. That's so bad. Oh my gosh, this is gonna take all day. Come on, Elite Great Fender, you got this. You're doing really good. But and then we're on to alternate balloon round, so I think we'll start with a ninja on that one. We're moving through it at least, so keep on chucking. That's all we can do. Intermediate, there we go. Hard, alternate. We got 3 more left. Oh my gosh, this feels like this one's taking forever. Oh my goodness. And again, we'll just drop this here. Just remind me to switch to Rosalina before chimps. I feel like I could make that mistake of not, and then we're gonna have a bin on chimps, which would just be goofy, but I've done worse. Again, I'm gonna sacrifice a little bit of time just because I want my Benjamin. I need that money to start flowing in here because I don't like these towers, and so the best way to get rid of them is to get more money. But you know how it starts to get a little rough like right after. Are we gonna be able to do it? Yes, we will. And then what should we do after this? I guess sharp shurikens. If we're hanging on like this, we could hang on even a little bit better with that. Now by 24, we do have to have something for camo lead. That's why I have not purchased this down to a fast firing yet. We're like slow hitting those leads. But look at that's pretty good. It's a good map. I mean, it's a beginner map. I mean, it's intermediate, but it's like beginner tracks, you know? It's like 2 beginner tracks put together, which make it an intermediate. But other than that, it's not the worst thing in the world. So I thought this guy up to like a little camo lead popper here, and this guy here, and this guy here. We have a pretty good base, so I can start farming a little bit. Because I feel like I need to have even more money than double HP because of those fortified BFBs. I think there's even a fortified ZOMG, and there's 2 ZOMGs on round 80 instead of the 1. So if we want to get through this any speed at all, we need to just go. Just go, 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 go. But this isn't working out good. I think we're going to lose a lot of lives right now. Oh my goodness. We're going to lose or are we good? We good? Yes, we're good. Oh my gosh, that was too close for comfort. Let's grab a couple little extra poppers there before we lose. Oh my gosh, I just let it run to the ground there. I just like, whatever. I know what I'm doing. Not. All right, so we'll take this one here. I wanted 4 farms up and ready to go by the end of 35, kind of like a boss event, you know, to have everything ready. But I just realized like we have a fortified Moab coming after us, and you'd think like, oh, just grab a Moab assassin and then take it out, no big deal. But then you have a regular Moab pretty much right after, and I think by like 42. So you get a lot of Moabs way earlier on than normal. So I think we should like sit back and focus on being able to pop them. Not the fastest, of course, because we're just gonna be using a full auto rifle, but it's better than just like losing or hoping. And remember, all we have to do is take it down past its first layer because we do have Benjamin. Thank you, Moose Jesus, on that one. And are we going to take it out? Yeah, I mean, it took a little longer than I'd like it to, but I mean, it did the job. What if we sell this one and then just buy like a little alchemist for now? I wonder if that'll help. Just to give that little bit of oomph against the ceramics and Moab layers. See, this is what I'm saying. It's already round 43. We already got 2 Moabs. That's crazy. I kind of miss just throwing some tax up at the front. You know, we could do it here, but that's kind of gross. But like, you can't even do it up here unless you could remove those trees, which I don't think you can. And then just putting tax and bombs and some, what do you call those, embrittles? Easy stuff. But we're over here just using snipers for everything and just hoping that they make it through. Come on, Trojan him. Okay, he did it. Good job. So I'm going to do this right the first time. We're going to get the monkey commerce. And then what we'll do is we'll buy another one. So then when we buy the plane, it'll be a little bit cheaper. And we already have enough to get our monkey town without having to buy more stuff and waste even more money. Put that right there. Remember, watch the screen and make sure you don't lose in the meantime. Now, if we had Rosalia, everything would be even cheaper, which is awesome. Okay, and I only need 17,000 to get my guy. So we'll sell, buy. There we go. Oh, yeah, I like that a lot. And now I can get my monkey town. And then I think I can buy another. Oh, no. What am I doing? Dummy. I do this every time. I forget that I need camo, you know? There we go. Genius. Luckily, that's not a huge mistake. It's just a tiny little baby mistake that'll just a little bit behind, but I think my original 10-second time is what makes it even worse, trying to figure out everything. Still bums me out. After all these years, I've never had any problem on microphone. Then all of a sudden it's like, nah, here you go, boss. Okay, will this be a good spot for him or no? I'm gonna see if I can put another one here, maybe like bridge it. No, so he's just not gonna be able to see camo, which again doesn't matter. We're gonna sell it eventually. Okay, we can buy this one, and now we can sell everything for, these are 20, right? So 20,000. 40,000, 50,000, same thing as earlier, 50,000. So I seen 32 grand. I'm wondering if I should just go with this plan on Impoppable. It's safe and it works. And it's not slow. I think I might have been going a little too crazy getting all those Monkeyopolises and then buying weird stuff. Like, this is not bad. And we're gonna have it roughly, I think, what, 1 or 2 rounds shorter or longer? Because normally I think we can get it by like 70 if we rush it, or 70, 69 even sometimes. But it looks like we're at this, literally the same spot. That is so crazy to me. Okay, well, I'm gonna sell, buy, boom. And I'm actually, oh, we had even more than we needed. Did I miscount? That is crazy. I'm gonna get back my jungle drums, and then this one. And then this guy has no blocked line of sight on this little spot here. Oh, maybe a little bit. Maybe I was wrong. It didn't when I placed it. What the heck? It doesn't oh, it does show it. It's behind the heart. You just don't see it until after you move it, and then the heart's gone. That's funny. I'm hoping I can time this. It's about to come back. I'm just going to hit it and then see if it works. I think I screw this up every single time. I don't know why. I used to be able to knock this thing out like with ease, and now I'm just really bad at it. I don't know why I don't just wait a little longer. It's because there's no, I don't see anything. Like, I can't see nothing. Oh, there's 2 on this one. Okay, maybe I can hit it on this then and time that one. Maybe, who knows? Let's just say that's what made it work that quick. All right, now we're on to Impoppable. So for this one, same thing. I think we'll be best with this. This could be a bad call. I should have gone with a sniper or a ninja actually, because I forgot the whole problem with this is that we don't want to lose any balloons. I'm just going to test it with this and then try not to buy anything, because remember, everything costs more on Impoppable, and then I'm going to try to just go straight for BIM. But if we start getting that little dunked on like right before, I'm going to buy a sniper right here and just get him to like maybe a 0.22 just to keep us safe. Or I mean, I could buy a glaive ricochet. It's cheaper than a sniper build up, but I just don't know if it's worth it, because then when those space balloons come out, we just get ripped on. But so far, knock on wood, we have not lost yet, and I don't want to break that streak. So I don't want to buy Benjamin and then immediately get overwhelmed, which I could see us happening, because we're going to get him, what, like round 15? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. That's fine. And now I can grab my sniper too, though. That could help. And then I'll put him on strong and then on first if I need to. There we go. That's not worse. That's not terrible. Dude, we didn't even lose a life. That's awesome. All right, I feel like this is enough to keep us from losing. We got the sniper doing all the camo work, this guy doing all the lead work, and there's nothing that can get past us technically. So I feel like we're safe to at least add 3 farms, hoping 3 farms. The only bummer is this waiting all day because we have to have the boomer pop it. I feel like I should have a second sniper just to speed those rounds up. But what is it? It's just those 2, I think. And then let's kind of mix in with other ones on other rounds, so it's not that big of a deal. Do we get any ceramics anytime soon? That's another thing I'm concerned about. Okay, I'm getting greedy, but we actually have enough to get this on 35. No way. That's awesome. Okay, that's really cool. And then I think I can have enough to get my sniper up before it's a big problem. 3480, it's not the worst in the world. That'll take down the Moab for sure. And then look at that satisfaction of that pink one. That is so awesome. This could be worse. I mean, this could be a lot worse. And there we go. There we go. Now we're safe. Even if a ceramic comes out, I think we can pop it. Are we gonna have enough? And we should. Yes, we do. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, and he even beats it up there. So now we can buy these ones and call it a day. I think ceramics might cause us a problem in like 47, but maybe we might even have enough to get more glaives. What does more stand for? Mother of all ricochet glaives. I like that. See, here's what I was a little concerned about, but the sniper's handling it. Yes. So I can keep greed farming. And there's our last one. Awesome. I'm gonna sell this guy and buy this one again just to be safe, because here we go. That's like terrible timing. Can we do this or no? Yeah, we can. We're good. Woof, that was scary. Okay, just in case, let's make him a little stronger. Just get everybody out of my back. That was scary. And then just to be on the safe side, I was gonna grab the top path boomer, but I think this guy's even safer because he takes down ceramics for us. And then we start our little descent into this craziness. So we'll put this here. Actually, can I put a farm here? Okay, basically I'm using it as a placeholder for later. So I want this one there. Okay, cool. Here we go, 9960, Monkey City, Impoppable. There we go. Speed this bad boy up. Look at that though. Now that it's turned into that, I can't actually fit it. That's rude. Super rude. But what I can do now is do this, and do this. But see, now here's the problem. Here is the big problem. And I'm gonna use this ability here to try to get through this without losing. We don't even have a Spectre. So we have to take out 60 with a sniper rifle. That's what I'm saying. I think my other way is better because you just slowly build up and you don't have to worry about losing. And then let's get rid of you because you're taking actual pops away from the other guy. There we go. Now we're good. But now that I have 2 farms, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna buy this one all the way up. Get rid of this stuff because I don't need that no more. We're gonna buy it and then sell everything for it. But remember, we're not going just to around 80. We're going to around 100. So we do need to keep farms. So I guess it is better to go long term with these because you're not saving up just like a little bit of money and selling it all. You're trying to get all of your money to there. Completely different scenario, I guess. But here's our second Spectre, and now we need $91,800. So this will sell for 25. I'm just actually gonna go for it. I seen $66,000 and I can sell this Spectre and buy this one and up to a Flying Fortress. So I think that's our plan here. And then on 75 to maybe speed up because we're not really seeing that many balloons. So I don't think we're losing time because the rounds haven't ramped up high enough yet for it to matter. So now as soon as 75 comes in, I'm gonna use my ability there. I'm gonna sell this and now we are good to go with a Flying Fortress. Easy as that. I am gonna buy a Monkey Intelligence Bureau because I'm worried about those DDTs. That's kind of odd. I thought this guy'd be able to hit this one, but he cannot. So he's not in range technically. So now we're good. But he's gonna buff up Ben. That's pretty funny. This is crazy how much money we have at round 82. Okay, that's a way better farming. Like why do I even consider that? It's a million times better farming to do what we're doing. Now the next thing we can do is like really anything. We can add snipers, but who cares at this point? We already won. Even the DDTs can't really stop us. But it would be nice to make them go away completely, I guess. And he'll be in range. Let's just do that. Let's get another one going. But talking about DDTs, let's just make them non-existent. Because now when the DDTs come out, there are no DDTs. And then we can sell all of this junk for this one. Buy this to make sure everybody has the proper equipment, I guess you'd say. Sell all this stuff, and now we still have 35 grand plus everybody's buff. This is crazy. So I can just add another sniper. This is one of our best Impoppables, I would say. I don't know if it's our fastest, but like just decked out. We farmed clean. We didn't make any dumb mistakes. Kind of liking it. And then for 80, we can throw, or 100, I guess we could throw this guy up there too. And I'll throw in 3 of these guys. Why not? Just keep throwing them in there. We probably get another one, to be completely honest, because round 98 is so crazy. Let's get rid of this one and buy another one of these. I'm sorry, I'm just like getting over myself, but I just want to make sure that we're good. And on 99, 100, we can just go blah, 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 blah. I wish we could do chimps like this. That'd be so wild. Okay, so as soon as 100 hits, we're just gonna hit 5 first strikes, and it should be that simple. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Easy. Oh my goodness. Okay, now we need to switch to Rosalia. Make sure we do. So hero, Rosalia, sorry. Advanced, there we go. Chimps, chimps, chimps. Okay, now this is a little wonky. I've tested the beginning out, but it's just wonky. That's all I could say about it. We gotta hope that this guy can pop everything just on his own on the first round, because then we'll have enough for the sniper. If not, it's not gonna work. Can you do it? No, he can't do it that time. That time he couldn't do it, but in practice he could, because that's how this game rolls. I love it. Okay, we'll go like this then. This game's so annoying. It's not gonna work for that. Why did I put that down? That doesn't help us for this. Dummy. Okay, we're fine though. This time it worked. No way. Okay, jeez Louise. Okay. Oh my gosh. This time you're going to play it right. You're going to do what you need to do, because we're not going to lose. At least it's the first round. Just be happy it's the first round. Don't get panicked, because this could be round 98, you know? And after we get this down, it's going to be super, super simple. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to put this guy here on strong, just get through everybody. So I think I need to switch this guy back to first then, right? What the heck's going on here? Okay. You're not going to be able to beat this, are you? Oh my gosh. Okay, now all of a sudden it's different. I'm hoping this little dart monkey will help out, because I just don't know what we're doing here. I just need my Rosalia, because she's going to make things a lot easier. And I thought I could go straight 4, but I don't think I can. I'm going to have to upgrade this guy a little bit more. But we're still not doing terrible. It's a good thing that we're losing in the beginning, because it's only wasting like maybe a minute or so, not 20 minutes of beating like 98 and losing. Oh, it's because we don't have that double glaive. See, that's what I'm telling you. You don't even realize how much monkey knowledge helps until you don't have it. It's kind of crazy. So I want to try to beat this one naturally on our own. I think we can, because if he starts taking out the pinks, and I think our dart's going to help a lot too, hopefully, because I need Rosalia. I can't be messing around with this no more. Can we take these out like this? Yes, we can. Okay, good job. Good job, buddy. So good. Okay, now we're going to put her here. I think right there, right, it works, right? Oh no, how about right here? That's a better spot. Okay, now get in there. Get to work, girl. There we go. There we go. And then we can put her on her bomb, put her on strong. That should help out a lot. Okay, now we're cooking with fire. Now, basically all we have to do is survive until we can get our helicopter, but we can't buy our helicopter until she has her cool thing that makes her be able to buy helicopters cheaper. That's the whole point of using her on chimps, so we can get a really cheap Apache Prime, making this super fast, super easy. Just bummed at the beginning though, but we won't have any more problems though. We're fine. And if we do have her ability now, which is nice. And I don't know why I choose to put her on strong and do it that way. I just feel like it's easier, but I also feel like we need to get her in range more. So maybe right there. And then just to have it, no, aircraft efficiency. So we need level 6, almost there. What if I use our ability? Yeah, that'll speed that up. That's awesome. Okay, here we go. Aircraft efficiency. Let's do it. Awesome. Pursuit. There we go. And the reason why I went with the sniper is because he can handle all of the camos through this thing, which is really cool. We don't have to worry about them at all. Like even 37, I don't think we have to worry about. I hope anyways, because I'm not doing anything to prep for it. That's for sure. Okay, but now that we have that, I feel like I'm safe to buy a village, get some camo going on it. And I want it in range of everybody, like the boomer and the helicopter. So like right there, I guess right there, sure. We have to get it there. So now, okay, everybody's in range. Cool, 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 cool. And we got Rosalia's jetpack faster than I thought we would. I didn't think we'd have it for around 40, so that's perfect. We can use it. So we can use our ability, use this ability too to slow everything down. There we go. And last but not least, more glaives. And now we are safe. This guy can take out Moabs. He's only going to cost 20,000 instead of like 21,000, I believe, to get to the thing. We have her abilities, but now we have the long hauls where we wait for this one, wait for this one, then we wait for the prime. But now that she can fly, we can move her to a better spot, like right here. Yeah, I think like right there, because now she can hit everything. She's awesome. There we go. So she can hit this track, this track, this track. Perfect. So you look at this though. Oh my gosh. Right when I'm about to have what I need, I feel like we're getting a little bit worked up. There we go. There's our Apache dart ship. Now, one thing I've noticed though is that he does fly a little slow back and forth between rounds. So he has to, you know, jump back. And that could get us into trouble. So instead of going straight for Apache Prime, which is $2,000 cheaper because we're saving that money, I'm going to actually get my Glaive Lord because it's like a cheap perma spike. It just solves all of our problems and makes sure nothing can get past us at the end. I mean, this guy can pretty much do that on his own, but I don't think it'll hurt. And I know we'll be able to get Apache Prime with just an Apache and a Glaive Lord because they're boss. Okay, one thing I am going to do is I'm going to start using my abilities more just because I want to get through this faster. Because obviously going with Apache Prime would be so much quicker than going with this guy first because he's all the way at the end of the track over here. So it doesn't really help us out that much. But it's just a safety precaution because I'd rather win than lose by saving, what is it, 30 seconds a minute or something. So I'm just going to use abilities to kind of counteract that because I really want Prime first. Yeah, I really wanted to go for it, but look at how far these make it down the track. It's actually kind of nerve-wracking. And then 75 would just be bad. Even with the ability, we're going a lot. I don't know. I feel like I can make it, but that's $13,000 and a risk that I don't need to take because I know the glaive board will carry us all the way to it. And then what if we can't take 76? I didn't even think about that. Let's just try it. We'll do first ability here, take these down, and then our second one, and we'll throw this thing in there too. See, that's a little too scary right there. Can we do it though? Yes, we can. Okay, I think we're good actually. Okay, I think we're okay. I think we're okay. I'm so scared right now. Oh my gosh, I just know it'll be so much faster. Because the Apache Prime's taking forever to take these things out. It's awful, to be completely honest with you. So I'm gonna use my ability here and use my ability there. Can we even take this out though, or we have to do this? No, it's like such a long run. Okay, yes, we're gonna do it because think about it. The glide would have to attack that, which would take just as long. So we might as well just go for it. But if you're using this as a guide and want to be safer and don't want to use abilities like I'm using, just use the Glaive Lord all the way up until Primus. We're gonna just switch these roles. Other than that, no big difference here. And there we go. Oh my gosh, so much quicker, so much quicker. And we can still toss abilities to speed things up. That's pretty cool. Because even the Prime's kind of slow on ZOMGs. And there's our Glaive Lord, which isn't really going to help. He has 31,000 pops now. Just keep that in mind to see how many he actually gets before we get to the end of this thing. But I am going to use some abilities here just to like speed this up as much as we can. Because I know her bomb thing's pretty good, right? Maybe not. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's that great. And then we got our DDT Destroyer because it'll make him pop the DDTs way better. And then I think just adding this will be more than enough and we're done pretty much. How far do they make it? Not even around the first bin. I'm not worried about it at all. Now we could get like a Shattering Shells and micro it, but that seems like too much work. We have our Relentless Glue, which has just been like crazily, like brokenly buffed recently to where it just does everything and plus some. We could grab like a Top Path Sniper. That could be pretty legit because that'll help against DDTs causing us problems on like 95 and stuff. Yeah, let's just do that. We'll even go with this one. And what's cool about Apache Prime is you don't need a first strike at the end. You can do it all naturally, which is awesome because it's just that strong. And it's just a longer map too, so it's okay. Now we are wasting a little bit of time here by not using abilities, but I just want to make sure we're safe for 95 because that could always be a little scary. But with this one, we should be good. Honestly, I don't think they'll go past here because we have this one and the Prime here. Well, the Relentless Glue too. I mean, that thing's going to stop it in its tracks. Yeah, that's what I was expecting. That's pretty crazy, to be honest. They're just holding them back there. I wanted to get 34,000 for Crippled Moab. I just don't see that happening. So it's like these rounds that take forever. If I had maybe like a pirate ship on every single one of these game modes would be kind of good because then you can just easily pull down the 97 without taking forever. I think we're going to be okay on this one too. I am a little bit worried on 98 though, huh? Or 99 actually. Let's do this just in case. I don't want 99 to destroy me because I've been there, done that, you know? So I think what we'll do is we'll just use this ability here just because 98 is a little rough. We'll Jetpack Joyride on 99 just to be on the safe side. And we have 2 snipers plus Relentless Glue. Good. We'll just drop this one here. We could actually do one of these if we need to. I don't know if we'll have enough time for it to regenerate. Probably not, huh? It's probably a waste, but it doesn't matter. We're not going to need it. And then, oh, we still got it. Okay, cool. Yeah, sure. Okay, I like it. And that's going to be it. Oh my gosh. Okay, it looks like under 230 if we can get this done. Get home, go home. This one, intermediate, FN9, boom. 230.03, come on. I missed it by just hitting the wrong button. That's goofy. It looks good though, it feels good. I'm glad we got there. Where are we at? That puts us at 18th place under balance, making it our 4th intermediate map. So right in the middle of all our intermediates, it seems like. Not the best, but what's crazy is we didn't make any mistakes. I mean, we did. We made like a 10-second mistake due to technical difficulties, and then I screwed up on chimps for probably 2 minutes. But even let's just say 3 minutes, right? That would put us at 227, which would put us at 14th, but still not in the top 10. So it's just the fact that it's a longer map and there's not much that could have been done about it, which is pretty crazy to say. And that just seems to be gonna keep happening. Like think about how long Covered Garden will take since it has that weird mechanic where we have to know what we're doing on each one. Or Adora's Temple where we have to cover a lot of ground because it comes out of 4 different spots. That's where things are going to start getting really crazy. And we're starting to level so slow. I'm still at 128 and no new monkey knowledge, which is beyond crazy. And if you're not fully caught up on this series, check out this video where we Black Border Spillway as fast as we possibly can. That's every single game mode, just like we did here, as quickly as possible.